to work overnight at a semi-large supermarket chain in Michigan. I worked in the produce, usually just by myself, which was such a huge pain in the rear. The crap they expected for the crap pay is just unbelievable. But on this one particular night, I was working alone, stocking the produce back room, and my walkie-talkie goes off, and the words, "How does this thing work?" and then static, and then, "Don't fuck around with that thing, idiot." There's about 15 other people in the store, so I figured there must be some new guy messing around with the walkie, and he accidentally maybe switched onto my channel. But about 4 hours later, my boss comes by asking if I've seen Dave, a coworker of mine. My boss said that Dave went on what was supposed to be a 25-minute lunch over an hour ago, and he can't find him or get in contact with him. He told me if you see him, tell him he's screwed. About half an hour later, my boss starts talking over the store intercom, which wasn't too common, but what he said made me shit bricks. He said Xavier aisle 86AB for a cleanup. So that's code for is someone or maybe someone dangerous in the store, and the police are on the way, and we need to hide. At this point, I'm already near the produce safe zone, which is our walk-in fridge. I hide behind a stack of boxes. I stand as still as a statue for what feels like years, and the vicious coldness isn't making things any easier. Thank God I wasn't working in frozen, or I'd have to hide in the freezer. But after like 30 minutes, I hear my walk-in cooler doors open and hear multiple fast-paced footsteps. It's the police with guns drawn. I slowly and shakily say, "I'm over here," with my hands up. They turned towards me with their guns pointed at me, which I nearly fainted from. But they quickly lowered them after they saw my name tag and genuine fear on my face. One of them patted me down and then told me to follow him, and he led me outside. While walking, I saw like 6 other cops searching the store. The cop I was following took me out through the front door to a cop car with 2 other cops out there, but I also saw multiple other cars and cops around the parking lot and building. I was just like, what the actual fuck could be going on? And then one of the cops asked me if I knew what was happening, which I said no. And then he asked me if I had heard or seen anything strange while on my shift. I said no. He then told me that they found my co-worker Dave in the dairy walk-in fridge. He was dead and most certainly had been killed by someone else, as his eyes had been ripped out and his testicles had been crushed and had been stabbed in the back of the neck. I was in utter shock. I couldn't believe something like that could happen in the store. I didn't know Dave that well, but he didn't seem like that bad of a guy. A few other co-workers came out and we talked about the situation. In about 2 hours of just sitting and talking, all the other co-workers were accounted for. Some had to go to the police station as they were suspected of murder, or they wanted to give a statement to the police, but no one ever went on trial or was convicted. There was an investigation, and our store was closed for 2 weeks. There was some rumors and hearsay that Dave was in a gang or owed a loan shark big time, but who actually knows? Also, I ended up quitting a month later because of that. I quit as fast as I could. I also have a gut feeling that what I heard on my walkie-talkie were the murderers.